recently I had my wedding and I'm only 19 years old. My husband was only 20 years old at the time. And at our dinner, when we did the wedding toast, we were the only ones in the whole room who had a toast with apple cider instead of champagne because we weren't 21. And this is just really sad to me because we pay our own bills. You know, we're super dependent. We've both finished, well, we're almost done with our education. And it's just really frustrating when you're an independent adult and you can't even drink at your own wedding. Alcohol has been enjoyed by humankind for centuries. In 1984, the National Minimum Drinking Age Act was passed in response to Mothers Against Drunk Driving. This act penalized states that didn't raise the age to 21 by reducing the state's federal highway apportionment by 10%. Though a well-known law, it is also one of the least followed. The legal drinking age should be lowered to age 18 when one is legally considered an adult because they are liable for themselves. It will decrease the thrill in school-age drinking and promote the economy. As an 18-year-old, one is legally liable for themselves. If someone is accountable enough to get married, buy a house, take out loans, buy cigarettes, vote, serve on a jury, enlist in the military, and be prosecuted as an adult, they should be able to recreationally drink. For example, an 18-year-old currently cannot legally drink to celebrate their own wedding, much like myself when I was 19. Holding young adults accountable for recreational drinking will teach them responsibility. Cigarettes are a leading cause in the nation's health problems, ranking higher than alcohol. Yet, it's still legal for one to purchase lung cancer-causing cigarettes rather than alcohol. All who have attended high school can agree that with high school comes a thrill for teenage drinking. The harder it is to get their hands on alcohol, the more eager teens are to drink. Teenage drinking in high school is irresponsible drinking because they gather in an uncontrolled setting where alcohol is available and they won't get caught, perhaps a bonfire out in the boonies. These gatherings result in parties at private, dangerous, and uncontrolled settings. These unsupervised parties in turn cause binge drinking. When teens need medical attention due to binge drinking, most are too scared to come forward in fear of punishment. Other countries throughout the world with lower drinking ages, such as Austria, Germany, and Morocco, have fewer issues in accordance to underage drinking. For example, the number of alcohol-related traffic accidents in Austria is only about 6% versus 31% in the United States. It is easier to wait until age 18 to drink versus 3 years after you're considered an adult. And especially those of us that are self-dependent. History has proved that banning alcohol has few benefits. When the 8th Amendment was ratified in 1919, the consumption, sale, and manufacture of alcohol was outlawed. This prohibition ended up being overturned by the 21st Amendment in 1933 because it created a dangerous black market of speakeasies and bootleggers. The government knew citizens were drinking anyway, so they should at least regulate it. Similarly, it is known that 18 to 20-year-olds will drink recreationally, especially in their young college life. Lowering the drinking age to 18 when most young adults go to college will make recreational drinking safer in controlled environments. In addition to making drinking alcohol safer, lowering the minimum drinking age to 18 would be a good boost to the nation's economy. Because more young adults would legally be able to drink at bars and restaurants, these businesses would generate more business by targeting young consumers. There would be an increased demand for the alcohol business, both the sale and manufacture. This increased demand also applies to a demand for jobs in the sale, manufacture, transportation, and marketing of alcohol products. Business opportunity would be expanded overall in response to a ripple effect of all aforementioned industries. The government would experience an increased tax revenue. Alcohol has been consumed throughout the world dating centuries back, and to this day, the United States holds one of the highest minimum drinking ages, 21. Raising the legal age from 18 to 21 opened up a private market of underage drinking consisting of binge drinking, uncontrolled environments, fake IDs, buyers for minors. Some people and groups such as Mothers Against Drunk Driving argued that raising the age to 21 back in the day would decrease drunk driving, though today's statistics show that we actually have higher rates of alcohol-caused traffic accidents than countries with lower minimum drinking ages. Some may also argue that lowering the minimum drinking age would make it easier for teens to get their hands on it. Though it may be easier, the thrill in drinking would be decreased significantly, making this point nearly irrelevant. Underage teens will be more willing to wait until they are legally an adult. The U.S. minimum drinking age should be lowered back to age 18 because it will advance the nation's economy, decrease the thrill in school-age drinking, and they're legally liable for themselves. Thank you.